Hey everyone, so again it's me Shah and please welcome on my YouTube channel. So previously we just started one more new unit of the complex variable, and the name was the unit is integration, and in that session we have seen so many outlines of the chapter. So from that we have just started power series and the elementary functions, and then we did some of the notes of power series, some of the definitions of power series. Then after we did a ratio test, and then after we solve the examples based on the ratio test. Okay. So in this session now we are doing one more new method which was incompleted from the last session, because as you know we did so many notes, so many theory of the power series. So from that it was remaining power series and also the radius of the convergence, right? So right now we are going to start one more new method, and the name of the method is radius of convergence. So continuing with the same unit with the same method, and here you can see that here it's given examples of the radius of convergence, and the question is given, find the यानी कि radius, find the radius of convergence and region of convergence of the following. So the question is given, summation n equals to 1 to infinite z n upon 2 raised to n plus 1. So as per the definition, you know, here you have to find capital R, right? अगर वो less than के फॉर्म में मिल रहा है, less than R, then it will be convergent, and अगर z minus z0 will be greater than 2R, then it will be then we can call as divergent, right? Again repeating, and here I'm also writing, अगर R आ रहा है तो वो CGT है, ओके okay? और अगर वो greater than R मिल रहा है हमें, then we can say that it will be a DGT, right? Okay. So you can test both the test सीरीज यानी कि कन्वर्जेंट और डाइवर्जेंट, ओके। तो यहाँ पे जो भी कंपोनेंट है उसके लिए आप लोग कोई भी लिख सकते हो, यानी कि दोनों भी लिख सकते हो साथ में, अगर कुछ बोला नहीं है क्वेश्चन में फिर भी, ठीक है। सो इन एवरी एग्जांपल्स वी विल राइट बोथ its conclusion, either it is coming DGT and it is coming DGT for the which kind of numbers, okay, or which kind of inequality, okay. So as you know, to find CGT or DGT you have to find the R, and you know the values of R is limit n tends to infinite mod an upon an plus 1, okay. So this is a basic formula to find the R. So here it's given an यानी कि the component which one will be given into the question. So यहाँ पे आपको question में दिया है an equals to 1 upon 2 raised to n upon 2 raised to n plus 1. यहाँ पे a यानी कि योर कांस्टेंट नंबर, ओके। तो यहाँ पे आपको z रेज टू n नहीं लिखना है, ठीक है। सो r विल बी लिमिट n टेंड्स टू इनफाइनाइट mod an upon an plus 1, और what will be n that I am writing here 1 upon 2 raised to n plus 1, और n plus 1 भी आपको लिखना है, but that will be in place of n we will write n plus 1, so it will be 2 raised to n plus 1 plus 1, ठीक है। Now next, I'm just separating the term, यानी कि I'm just dividing it with by 2 raised to n in numerator as well as into the denominator, okay. So 2 raised to n से divide करो, then you will get this kind of term. See guys, यहाँ पे n आप लोग देख सकते हो कि infinite के फॉर्म में है, so n numerator में नहीं चलेगा, here always you have to shift n into the denominator only, ठीक है। So that's why I have divided it with by 2 raised to n, okay. So n की कोई भी term से उसको by that term you have to divide it by series. So by applying the limits, you will get 2 plus 0 upon 1 plus 0. At the last, you can get the answer r equals to 0. So as we have discussed into the theory that r number or l number you will get always into the constant form, right? So that we can write the region of the convergence is mod z greater less than 2, and for the region of divergence you can write mod z is greater than 2. ठीक है, so this is for the DGT form. okay, so यहाँ पे मैंने एक्चुअल में नहीं लिखा है, बट आप लोग लिख सकते हो, यहाँ पे दिखा सकते हो कि भाई डाइवर्जेंट जो मिल रहा है दिस इज कमिंग फॉर विच काइंड ऑफ इनइक्वालिटीज और विच काइंड ऑफ कंपोनेंट. ठीक है, नाउ नेक्स्ट, here it's given second example. The question is given summation n equals to 1 to infinite n factorial upon n raised to n z raised to n. Okay, so first of all from this equation you have to write a n, so n will be this one, that n factorial upon n raised to n. Then applying the values of r, so r will be, as you know, limit n tends to infinite a n upon a n plus 1. so a n आपके पास ऑलरेडी है ही, अभी क्या लिखना है आपको, a n plus 1. so in place of n आपको क्या करना है, you have to put n plus 1. तो यहाँ पे मैंने, आप लोग दिख सकते हैं, मैंने यहाँ पे अप्लाई किया है. इन प्लेस ऑफ n आई एम राइटिंग हियर n plus 1. यहाँ पे मैंने चेंजेस की है जो मैंने येलो हाइलाइटर से दिखाया है. ठीक है, so now you have to just give the simplification, and here see guys, always you have to remove factorial term and always it will be cancelled. okay, so here you can observe in the denominator is given n plus 1 factorial. So in place of n plus 1 factorial we can split like n plus 1 into the n factorial, जैसे कि हम लोगों ने प्रीवियस सेशन में लिखा था, राइट? बिकॉज प्रीवियस सेशन में हम लोगों ने ऐसे ही किया था, n plus 1 factorial की जगह पे हम लोगों ने क्या लिखा था, n plus 1 into the n plus 1 factorial. So by applying this term you will get this kind of, and here I have written the term limit n tends to infinite n plus 1 whole raised to n upon n raised to n. Now you can observe that in numerator and denominator this both term having a similar power, then you can write n plus 1 upon n whole raised to n power, and then now dividing by n on both the sides, yani ki you will get 1 plus 1 upon n whole raised to n. And as you know, all the value of this this one will be e form. okay, अगर यहाँ पे माइनस एन दिया है देन इट विल बी e रेज टू माइनस 1. ठीक है, अगर यहाँ पे 2n दिया है तो दिस वन विल बी e स्क्वायर. अगर यहाँ पे 3n दिया है देन इट विल बी e रेज टू 3. ओके, सो द रेडियस और रीजन ऑफ द कन्वर्जेंस विल बी मोर z लेस देन e. और अभी उसका डाइवर्जेंट सपोज फाइंड करना है देन इट विल बी मोड z greater than 2e. so this will be for the divergent. Now next example also I have given, and the question is given summation n equals to 1 to infinite minus 1 raised to n upon n into the z minus 2y whole raised to the n. जैसे कि मैंने आपको पहले ही बताया कि यहाँ पे z के अलावा जो वैल्यूज है that will be your an. okay, so the an will be minus 1 raised to n upon n. ठीक है, so यहाँ पे मैंने लिखा है. Then the radius of convergence will be r. So applying its formula, limit n tends to infinite an upon an plus 1. Now from this term you can write also a n plus 1, right? So यहाँ पे n है, वहाँ पे आपको क्या लिखना है अभी, n plus 1. So by putting in place of n plus 1 you will get this kind of series. Now then minus 1 raised to n, see guys, this one will be minus 1 plus 1. okay, I'm writing so that you will get better. ओके, -1 raised to n. ओके, यहाँ पे मैं अप्लाई कर रही हूँ n इक्वल्स टू, आई एम पुटिंग 1, देन इट विल बी -1. नाउ अप्लाइंग n इक्वल्स टू, ओके, यहाँ पे मैंने लिखा है गाइस कि n इक्वल्स टू, यहाँ पे आपको वैल्यूज वन बाय वन पुट करनी है, 1 2 3 एक्सेट्रा. ओके, सो अगर हम लोग यहाँ पे पहले n इक्वल्स टू 1 पुट करें, देन इट विल बी -1. अगर नाउ आई एम पुटिंग हियर 2, देन इट विल बी -1 raised to square. और यहाँ पे इवन पावर है तो डेफिनेटली इट विल बी +1. Then we will put 3, then it will be -1. Then if we will put 4, then it will be 1. So up to the so on you will get this kind of series. But here you can see that here it's given a modulus is given, right? See this one. So अगर वो mod में से बाहर निकलेगा तो definitely it will be 1 only, right? So this one will be 1, so remaining term will be only n plus 1 upon n. This step is important guys, and I hope you all got very well. Now putting n separately, so 1 plus 1 upon n. So you see whole raised to, it's not given any kind of numbers or n. Okay, so directly you have to put the limits in place of n infinite. So 1 upon infinite 0, and 1 plus 0 यानी कि 1. So this one you can say that this is convergence for the less than 1. यहाँ पे फॉर्म आप लोग देख सकते हो कि यहाँ पे कौन सा फॉर्म दिया है, z माइनस z0, यानी कि z0 की वैल्यू क्या है यहाँ पे 2i. यहाँ पे लिख रही हूँ मैं गाइस, यहाँ पे z0 की वैल्यू क्या है 2 into the i. ओके, तो यहाँ पे अभी क्या आएगा z माइनस 2i लेस देन 1. अगर यहाँ पे दिया है कि z रेज टू n only, then it will be here z less than more z less than 1. I hope you are getting guys. Now next, still I have given one more example, and the question is given summation n equals to 1 to infinite 6n plus 1 upon 2n plus 5 whole square into the z minus 2i whole raised to the n. Okay, so by this first of all you have to find an. So I am writing the values of an, so it will be 6n plus 1 upon 2n plus 1 whole square. Okay, then after you have to apply its formula, यानी कि n plus 1, n हम लोगों ने ऑलरेडी यहाँ पे लिखा है, and then you have to write an plus 1. Then after giving the simplification, and always as I said the first, always you have to put at n into the denominator only. So dividing n on both the sides, यानी कि numerator as well as in denominator. Okay, so you will get the values of r as n 1. ठीक है, so here I am writing for both the functions. See guys, convergent it is for what, z minus 2y is less than 1. Okay, and divergence it will be for the function z minus 2y is greater than to 1. मैंने आपको पहले ही बताया था from the first example only of radius of convergence कि आप लोग यहाँ पे पहले से ही लिख सकते हो कि convergence किसके लिए है और divergence किसके लिए है. ठीक है, and here one more example has been given. The question is n plus 1 upon n plus 2 into the n plus 3, and here you can observe that here it's given z raised to the n power. It's not given z minus z0 फॉर्म. ओके, यहाँ पे आपका जो फंक्शन है वो z माइनस z0 के फॉर्म में नहीं है. तो लास्ट में आप लोग जो बोलोगे कि कन्वर्जन किसके लिए, दैट विल बी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ मोड z ओनली. ठीक है, एंड सेम डाइवर्जेंस फॉर द सेम फंक्शन. सो ये भी आपको अपने आप ही करना है, सॉल्व करना है गाइस. और फॉर एनी काइंड ऑफ क्वेरीज यू कैन कांटेक्ट मी एनी टाइम. Still one more has been given, and these all examples you have to practice with your own self. Okay, so you had to solve these all examples, and here you can see that again it's given z raised to n. Okay, so convergent or divergence you will show for the same function, yani ki mod z only. Given the second part of the second question. Okay, and also I have given here, and Based on the solution you can solve. See guys, first of all, please do with your own self, don't see into the lecture, okay? Do the practice, because then and only then you can create a confidence on you that you can solve these examples without solution, okay? And again, it's a third example of the second example, okay, third part. So these all examples you have to do the practice guys, and please do very well, and hope you all understood the radius of convergence, and again repeating its theory we did in our previous session, so you can keep it with you whenever you are solving this example, so so that you can get better. So now next session we will start one more new method and little bit theory, but that we will do in our next session. So till that, thank you guys, and do the practice, and don't forget to like and subscribe of my YouTube channel. Thank you guys.